Hello, fellow waxaholics. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike. I am known as Mr. Beeswax on the Facebook page, or aka Sticker Boy for my sins. I just thought I'd do a quick video because talking to Tori and listening to her for the last few days, it seems as usual she's got quite a few people who are thinking about signing up as consultants but are just for whatever reason kind of holding back and not quite ready to sign up. So I thought I'd do a quick video. Might not see the light of day because Tori will probably tell me I should have had a shave or done my hair a bit better or polished the car a little bit, and to be honest, I do look quite ill on camera. I can promise you I'm not actually ill, I just look it. Hey. But anyway, so there'll be a lot of reasons why you might not be ready to sign up. One of them possibly is because either in the back of your mind or you've got people telling you that Scentsy is multi-layer marketing or a pyramid scheme and all this kind of stuff. And I thought I would probably do a video about that because, and this might come as a shock to some of you, possibly not to others of you, but my name is Mike and I was a Scentsy Sceptic. I know, just we'll take a minute for that to sink in. Okay, good. But I said Scentsy Sceptic. When Tori first said about she was going to sign up to it, I thought, oh, it's multi-layer marketing, pyramid scheme, and all the sort of preconceptions kicked in, and particularly because it was around about the same sort of time as there was the Juice Plus nonsense going on around Facebook, and I thought it's going to be the same sort of model as that, and everyone knows that that was a con, a bit of a scam and rubbish. But anyway, so I thought I would just run through all of the thoughts that I had as a Scentsy Sceptic about the system and when Tori was signing up, and see if I can allay some of your fears. So the first one was that I always thought you'd pay to sign up with your kit and then you'd get nothing back in return. Now, I don't know what the current kit that you sign up for is at the moment, but from what I understand, every kit that there's ever been, you always get more value than you pay for. The value of the kit and all the products you get is always more than you pay for it. So most of you who are thinking of signing up would already be, dare I say it, Scentsy addicts, or people who buy Scentsy products and like Scentsy products. So you will be, at the very worst, all you're going to do is just get a load of products that are worth more than you've paid for them, and if you do nothing more with it, then you quid's in anyway because you've got a load of Scentsy crap. Sorry, quality Scentsy products. So my own preconceptions coming out there. But anyway, so if you buy the kit, you get more than you pay for it. That's it. Right. The second thing, which ties in with the Juice Plus stuff, is that I always thought the products would be rubbish. Because I thought you just sign up for your kit, that's where the companies make their money, and then they just give you a load of tat that you've got to try and sell. Now again, you know Scentsy, you know the products, and you know actually they're not tat. They are really good quality, as much as I hate to say it, but they are really good. And they do look quite nice around the house, etc, etc, etc. So again, you already know this, but they are genuinely products that if you saw them in a shop, on a shelf in a shop, they wouldn't look out of place. They would look like proper retail products, and they're that sort of quality. So that's really not really an issue anyway. The third one, that if you always thought if you go into this sort of system, then you're going to bankrupt yourself having to buy stock. And that was something I was concerned about. But the more Troy's done with Scentsy and the more I've looked into it and the more she's told me, as a consultant, buying stock, not only do you not have to, it's actively discouraged. The whole system and the whole model is that you have your initial kit and people place orders to buy the stuff. You don't have to buy stock to sell to people. If you want to, and I think when you start placing orders you build up some free credit, you can use that to build up some stock for you to show off to people and sell to people, whatever. But there is no pressure, and actually the opposite, you're discouraged from spending all your money on buying stock. That's not the model that they use. And fourth, is that in this sort of system you're never going to make any money. And yeah, that's possible. You're not going to make any money because you're self-employed. Now, I've been self-employed for my sins my whole life. I've never had a proper job. So I understand the principle of, if you do half a day's work, you get half a day's pay. That's it. You're self-employed doing Scentsy, so if you put in the hours, if you put in the effort, you get more back. But that's not limited to this sort of model. That's just being self-employed. If you don't put in the hours, you don't get anything back again. And yeah, I don't understand. I've never had a proper job, but I understand if you had a proper job, your boss comes along, gives you a pile of work, and you work your way through it, and at the end of the day, you get your full day's pay, regardless of how much work you did during the day. That doesn't happen with being self-employed. But if you put the time in, put the effort in, you do get more out of it. And it is possible, and Tori's doing it, to earn a full-time wage from it. The flip side of that is you have to put in full-time hours. And I know Tori does make it on the outside look very easy. And a couple of people she's had sign up as consultants, the feedback she's had, people have said, it's harder than I thought. And yeah, because what you see on the Facebook groups and on the Facebook page with Tori is you see the end result. What people don't see is her being up till 3 a.m, sorting out orders, contacting people, writing posts, and then going to bed for 3 hours, and then being up again with Isla at 6 to write some more posts. There's a lot of work that goes into it, but then she gets a lot out of it. So that's the trade-off. People take on Scentsy and they do it for various reasons, and if you don't need a full-time wage, you don't want a full-time wage from it, if you don't put in full-time hours, that's fine. You'll get a bit out of it for the bit that you put in, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it is hard work. You are self-employed. Nobody brings you the work. All those posts that you see on Tori's page, she writes. Scentsy doesn't provide those. She writes them word for word, and she comes up with the ideas. So if you've got that sort of mindset and that sort of drive, and you're happy to put in some time, go for it. It's great. Put a lot in, you get a lot out. So I think that's it. That's all of the concerns I had about that sort of system. And again, grudging is I have to say I was wrong, and Tori's making it work, and it is possible to work from home and make a full-time living out of it. It is possible. But finally, I just want to say, did Tori put me up to this? No. Did Tori write this for me? No. Is it in my interest for everyone to sign up, allow beeswax to take over the world so I can give up work and never have to do another day's work in my life? Yes. So please, if you're thinking of signing up, genuinely, and I've been through this, I can't think that you've got anything to lose, really. If you can afford if you've got the spare money for the initial kit, go for it. Why not? And that's it. So it's Sunday lunchtime. I am now off to the pub for a Sunday roast to watch the football or rugby or whatever. I wish. I'm off to town to buy some nappies, because that's how we roll. Cheers. Bye.